Hello guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a very close game. I know according to the title and probably the thumbnail, you're going to see that it is a loss, but it's only by 1 point. And I'm just going to be breaking down what happened, what fell apart, what we could do to improve, to hopefully help you guys improve your own game. The game itself is obviously going to be on TUSCAN. Obviously it's going to be on hardpoint, but I get 58 elims as a main sub, which I don't think is actually too bad. 58 elims is a pretty good amount for this map, and I get over like a minute 46 in time. So although I'm playing personally well, I think I die 30 times, so it's not like I even get 2 KD. I think I go 1.95 KD or something like that. So the end result's 58 and 30 with a minute 46. So I don't think it's too bad, but unfortunately even that wasn't enough to get the dub at the end of the day. But yeah, I think we maybe lose out on rotations and not holding things properly, that sort of thing. But I'm going to be going through why we lost this map, as I say, to hopefully help you guys lose less maps yourself. And yeah, just to be fair, I quite enjoy doing this myself as well, because it enables me to realise what I've done wrong and how to improve next time. So it benefits me more than you guys probably. But yeah, as I said, it's still a killer game. So even if you're like, it's still a loss, I don't really want to be watching this, I get 58 kills on TUSCAN, so I think it's still pretty decent. But yeah, so here we are holding P2 on the hill. Now we didn't get too much time on the P1 because they had better, well, I'll say better sides. Yeah, it would be better sides actually. They've changed it, haven't they? So yeah, we're just trying to hold this hill. We've got someone in the back watching the spawns, which is perfect. And I have no idea where that guy came from. To be honest, I was so focused on green, I probably should have sat back behind the pillar and watched, their ramp push, because I think he came from ramp. But hey, it is what it is. Now, I have a feeling we're late to this hill because we were on the old hill. We got a good time on the old hill, so I'm trying to play a bit passive here. Just getting info for the team. That guy was called out to me. I'm not hacking, obviously, because we lost. That'd be embarrassing. And thankfully, this guy had an AR, so I'm trying to chow this guy with an AR. Managed to get the kill. Put some damage on there. And this is, I think, just looking at the radar, our team aren't... I think we're pushing in waves, so we're not pushing together, we're not pushing as a unit, we're pushing in waves, which means they're getting one of us to death, and then, yeah, that's essentially what happens. Now, I'm not sure that whatever route they took then, fantastic, I'm not sure exactly what they did, but we were spawning P1, so they'd have been spawning tiles. Now, what must have happened is they've run through tiles, all the way up through fire, down fire, or through mid, so we should have watched the flank there, because that's, lost us that. But hey, we've come out of this with most time. There's 15 seconds left. I think we do get a little bit more. We perhaps may have rotated a little early, but we have one guy there trying to put up a fight. But we give him 10 seconds, give or take, for hopefully a good hold on here. So looking at the minimap, you've got me watching the flank. You've got someone watching P1. I'm just losing my gunfight. Simple as that. We've got someone pushed far forward. So the kill our teammate got has spawned them. Well, to be fair, we're still spawning in, sort of, but because we've spawned P2, I'm aware that they're going to be P1 side. So yeah, I'm communicating that to my team, and he's holding that fort perfectly just there. Now, because I saw one of my teammates go up top, I thought mid was watched. I assumed, there must have been a really small window between our teammate getting up top and being pushed, so that's what happened there. Excuses, I know. But so far, so good. We've got a decent hold on this. We're up 45 points, and hopefully hold the rest of this hill as so. Just checking P1 for info there before we rotate, and unfortunately get picked off there. Giving them the last 10 seconds. So it's not the worst thing in the world, but they are still closer to the next point than we are, so this obviously is something that we need to... And I'll just get shit on. Now, I'm not going to blame that particular gunfight for the reason we lost, but it would have helped considering how close the game was. If I'd have won that gunfight, I maybe could have got to this point a little bit quicker. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Weirdly enough there, I don't know what happened to my controller. Just as a bit of a info for you guys, I've got an Elite controller, Series 2 Xbox Elite controller, and my left bumper is shocking. It doesn't work. You have to real push down it for it to work. I'm considering getting it a new one through warranty because it has a 2-year warranty, but I have already claimed on it once and I have already had a new controller, so it's a bit annoying that it's happening again. But yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see. But it depends if it gets any worse. I can sort of deal with it now because I know it's broken, so You just have to stomp on it for it to actually register anything. But yeah, hey ho. So we're spawning a pretty bizarre spawn here. So this tells me that they're both our side of P2 and their side of P2, because otherwise we'd have spawned back church. So I'm sort of playing. I don't know where he was when I spawned. I was sort of playing a bit more passively than I would have liked to, because this is where you'd normally spawn, but we didn't. So there must have been someone outside P1, and I did see that guy go left. I'm not sure where he went. I sort of come to the conclusion he went P5, and I thought, you know what, let's leave him there. He's not going to really be able to do much there. Thankfully missed that guy off the heady. One thing I have changed is I've taken off the FA stabiliser. I know it's GA, I know you shouldn't use it, but it got to the point where if you weren't using it, you were getting beamed by people using it. But I've since changed to the number 3 rifle break, which is, it's me, I could take people off headies a lot easier without missing shots. So they're actually closing at the time, unfortunately. By the time this hill's finished and done, they'll be beating us by 5 or 6 points. So we're on the rotation, hopefully getting this point, and I'm sort of just pushing through spawns. I'm thinking, thankfully managed to get that kill. We don't really have a very good setup here. They're sort of pushing from all sorts of sides. I know they're coming P5 because our teammates have just spawned on the right, so I'm trying to play a bit credit here. He wins that gunfight, unfortunately. Because I spawned P5, I'm nading the back, because they'll be that way. And we're still spawning that side, which means they're either going to come P5 or church. But as that nade's come over, I should be looking P5. But thankfully, we've got a teammate Platt. Yeah, again, unfortunate timing. I probably could have held that from a different perspective. Considering my teammate was Platt, I could have gone to the heady on that statue and maybe got the kill there. But hey ho. So thankfully, we are here first. We've got someone P1, someone fire, and then I'm on point. And there's someone in the back. So we've got a good little setup here. Although they're pushing out tiles now. Yeah, that's right. So our teammates are tiles. They're spawning P1. And they've just got the nades. They've just got the nades. But thankfully, we've got still 2 people up. So hopefully they can do something here. I get 3 down. What else can you do? So they're still spawning P1, which means that we're still very conscious of vines and mid cut. And I don't know. One guy managed to break that. I don't know what I was doing, to be fair, but there were 2 guys already there. Maybe we should have picked them up using those 2 people. But I'm aware this is going to be a close game, so I've sort of played to get that guy off hill. Now, upon reflection, jumping on that for the last 5 seconds would have won us the game, maybe. It's one of these things, it's such a close game that it could have gone either way, but I'm just going to sort of go through the reasons why we weren't absolutely demolishing them, that sort of thing. So go back to cover to reload. And I'm sort of aware of the setup right here, so we've got someone front, someone P1, and whoever's holding that P1 probably could have held it a little bit further up, because otherwise I wouldn't have died there from someone coming round, but hey ho, what can you do? To be fair, that was a stupid chow. I don't know what I was doing. I knew they were coming from that side. Yeah, I don't know what that was. That was just me being an idiot. Get instigation damage there, so I'm sort of playing for that. I have no idea where this guy is. He's absolutely owning the roofs up there. Over top church. So 7 seconds left. We need to sort of get this chow, really. Now, if our team would have stayed on here, we'd have won the game. That's how close this game was. So that 2-3 seconds that my teammates were off it, they were still mid, so they could have been on it, would have won us the game. But hey, it's one of the things you live and learn, don't you? Come on, the cheeky little flank here, pick up 1. Choke for the next kill. Pick up another. And I'm aware there's sort of 1 guy rest here, and that's all 3 off the hill. So I'm sort of pushed their side because I sort of want to be like in their face a little bit. And I just cut that sprint. I think I did well. I think I got 7 kills in a pretty quick succession there. That should have been enough. But the teammates just weren't there to back up, unfortunately, on that occasion. Big Anthony's picking up a 2-piece right there. Now, I'm rotating this way rather than through well because we really need spawns for P2 as well. We're literally 30 seconds to win this. So getting P2 spawns would be huge. And for whatever reason, my team... see, I think if our guy would have been there like half a second quicker, a second quicker, he probably would have killed that guy. Well, we would have had to worry about that, but they're managing to hold this still. I probably should have waited for him. That's what I should have done. I should have waited to flank and then push round, but that's just that. It's that sort of thing it comes down to, just a lack of teamwork. Yeah. So there we are, getting 2 down. See, this Stan guy probably could have played a little bit more aggressively here. I know he's holding mid, but when this game is this close and they've got so much time off P1, which is an easy heal to contest, we sort of need all boots on the ground over here, to be honest. So I can see on my little kill cam there that they're pushing through spawn, so I've communicated that to my team, and I've also spawned out, which further enforces the fact that they've pushed through. So I'm trying to get there as quickly as I can. With the pistol out, double sprinting. Unfortunately, that dude gets 3 of us. I don't know whether we were all weak or what, I haven't got a clue, but we need 15 points to win, they need 25, so we've really got to push this at this point. I think the team started to rotate, which is why they're sort of not here right now. I didn't realise there was 2 there, otherwise I probably would have kept running, but hey ho, it is what it is. So they need, 1 more second than what there is on the current time, so we need to hold this perfectly. So I'm trying to get to tile spawns, but unfortunately there's already a dude there, which gives them tile spawns because I still went out of P1. Yeah, so we're really trying to hold this hill. And we're sort of aware they're coming from that direction, so we're in a fairly good position, and we get screwed over just like that. And unfortunately that is the game. So I get 58 kills, a minute 46 on time, and we still lose. Tough to take. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. As always, again, thank you for the support on the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.